Wait, you don't always get treasure reward even if you win? Today I will show you why some treasure hunt feel empty and how to get the folios you actually need. Folios are given the first time you're finishing a stage. And what I mean by that is Veteran 1, Master, Grandmaster, Apprentice, and etc. Here you're going to receive this folio the first time you finish this stage. I know in Heroes of History, Epic Empire, this is the only thing you get, and you're going to do actually treasure hunt for very long time since it's one of the best sources for folios. But still, you can sometimes get more folios from the boxes, but it's luck. To collect faster, you must climb the next difficulty. This is something that I'm going to focus this Heroes of History, this treasure hunt. I'm going to jump over the apprentice, and from there I'm just going to go and try to build more teams, because in the treasure hunt you're going to need more teams. But as I mentioned, sometimes from these chests you have a chance to get a folio. I think the next one is actually giving 25% chance to get a folio. But with increasing the difficulty, more folios are coming in your way. And this is one of the main reasons you're looking to actually climb the next difficulty. Not because the first time completing this difficulty is just going to give you more folios for the first time when you do it, but in the same time there is a bigger chance to actually get folios from the chests. And I strongly suggest stop repeating the same easy stage. Move up the levels so the reward comes faster to you. Now I personally am a little guilty about this thing because, you know, I didn't actually climb that much because I didn't have the teams, but I built some teams that don't even have a healer. I think it was actually this one. Now here I have like 2 healers. It's maybe this one. No, still, yeah, it's this one. Those heroes are healing himself. Attila, also Grant, and this bad boy is just healing himself, so I actually don't need that much healer here. But still, the majority of my heroes are not very nice. Level it up. And as many players grind the same stage and wonder why nothing actually drops, this is actually a waste of your treasure hunt shots. So yeah, I think this is maybe the most important thing, because the regeneration of these tries is very big, and if you want to get more you have to basically either use gems or you have to use gold. And gold right now in Byzantine era I actually needed a lot. I definitely need a lot my gold, so you know, I really don't want to waste this thing that, you know, it's like 25k to get one, or with gems. Here, I'm not so sure there is a discount here. It's 11. There is no discount here, maybe for fast clicking, but in general, it's going to cost you. The hardest part in general is to push higher when your team feels weak. And I think this is maybe one of the things the players are actually thinking is like, okay, Burgas, but my team is weak. Well, something that I can actually suggest is try. Just try. Make your presets is very nice, this quality of life improvement from the game. Make your sets, change the heroes, but just the hard stages is going to give you better rewards at the end of the day. Even if you don't finish everything, the chest that you're going to receive on the way is just going to give you better rewards. In the same time, in the hard stages, obviously the resources you're going to need is going to be bigger when you do the negotiation for the healing. I totally understand that. We all need some healing from time to time, especially if you're looking to go for the hard stages. But yeah, it is what it is. Still, the rewards are better and you're going to get the best value from your treasure hunt tries. And keep in mind, if you never climbed in the treasure hunt, you will miss out the hero station materials and you're basically going to fall behind. And I think the stational materials, especially the folios, I watched the Heroes of History Epic Empire Discord. I also watch other places. I speak with the players asking me to make an even guide for the folios in this game. There's nothing hiding here. I think again the treasure hunt is the best place where you can actually get your folios. So don't forget to just try to climb the next stage. You may fail, but you're going to understand where is your weak places to move on the next stage. You're going to just miss so much station materials and other materials like Fountain of Youth, and many other nice items. And the trick is simple, is very simple. Always push the next level at least once, at least try. You may be surprised that, for example, right now I'm using Leonidas in the front lines, but I have King Minus as a hero that if one of my heroes die to have something to replace it, and King Minos is one of the heroes that is, how to say it, it's one of the heroes that I use and I use in the next team that I'm going to build. But so far till I'm building this team for the next stages in the treasure hunt, I'm using him just to replace some heroes because, you know, sometimes the negotiation things are very expensive. Let's say it like this, it's expensive. You're losing materials even in the wrong try, if I remember right. So if you don't have materials, it's making things harder. And I speak with other people in the community and they say, because I'm not right now in the Grandmaster 1 or maybe Grandmaster 2, and they have struggles with the materials that they have to use in the negotiation stage. For the people who don't know what is the negotiation stage, is, for example, after the first stage, you're going to start before after every hero fight and the beginning of the beginning, you're going to have this healing stage. So right now I'm fighting with the heroes. The moment I finish fighting with them, there's going to be a stage where I'm going to be able to do some kind of healing. Okay, the stage right now just finished, and yeah, we get the victory with my Robin Hood. Really like this hero, basically the first hero I actually get. And in this chest I'm going to get something. I really don't know why the game actually put 10 stamina. I don't think it's something valuable, but yeah, this is the healing stage. This is one of the healing stage. The first stage you'll do is also going to be the healing one, and after you finish this stage, this one is also healing one, so you're doing some negotiation there. But at the end of the day, just because I go at the apprentice one here, we're going to not have folios. Maybe at the next stage we're going to have folios. Just by starting recording this video, I actually picked the apprentice one, but I definitely should pick apprentice 2, because in the apprentice 2 here we're having folios. So a little distraction from my side, it was not actually the apprentice one that I was looking to go for, but here there is a folios. On top of that, just by completing the treasure hunt and pushing the next level, you're going to help your alliance with gathering the points. So this is, you're going to see alliance checkpoints. Right now I can get some rewards. The next reward is going to come, more rewards, as you can see, some materials. Sometimes there is a pretty decent rewards, I'm not gonna lie. 1.8k, you're going to jump, even more rewards. We get rural farm. By the way, I think rural farm is way better from the domestic farm. You can go and check it out my videos. And so far, if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting one like. Just a little tip for my work here, trying to, you know, giving some advice here and there, or at least second opinion. Also subscribe if you're new to this channel. And at the end of the day, just by going and pushing for the hard stages in the treasure hunt, you're just going to have your stamina, if I can say this, attempts as stamina, or you're going to have more attempts, and in same time you're still going to progress your heroes very nicely. It's not like the weak stages, just the weak stages are going to give you weak rewards to compare it to what you can actually get in the treasure hunt. And at the end of the day, you're going to feel the treasure hunt more rewarding and in same time you're going to feel that you're not actually wasting your attempts in the treasure hunt over the something that you know you're going to win it, but in same time you know the rewards is not going to be that great and it's not going to help your account that big. Now obviously if the next stage of the treasure hunt is way more hard from what you actually expect, of course you can continue gathering materials, assessing your heroes, going for the portals. If you get lucky, you get lucky. Right now we have the legendary 2 times chance up. Maybe I'm going to make a video about this event. And yeah, just wanted to point out that the treasure hunt is maybe the best place where you can get some photos. You can still get some photos from the chrono shop. It's like 6,000. Honestly, to collect 6,000 you need to have a lot of antimatter to spend and a lot of duplicates. So to get a chrono crystal you have to have the hero awaken it, so you have to have a lot of awakened heroes. Mostly it's going to be 2 and 3 stars, but yeah, I think treasure hunt is a great place, not only for the follows, but in same time when you're training some hero. Right now I have like 78 of these mastery points that I can use over King Minos, for example. But you're also going to get mastery points that is not wasted, so it's going to even help building your hero's skills. And something that I can suggest, just a little bonus to this video, so yeah, don't forget to hit one like on the video. Just a little bonus is when you see the ability, you're going to see different levels. Obviously at level 40 you're going to have all the abilities for Medusa. I just give Medusa as an example, so you can just go and level up this spell to level 40 and forget about this hero and start going for the next one. By having more of these mastery points, it's just going to support you and you're going to receive decent amount in the treasure hunt. You're definitely going to receive decent amount there. And if you support your alliance from time to time, even there is some antimatter that you can win with your alliance. I'm so happy with my alliance, to be honest. We're doing very nice, and you can see what kind of rewards you can even get if you end up in the group ranking. Not quite sure where we are at the stage here, but yeah, also pick some good alliance that is going to have people who want to do the treasure hunt and go for the further stages there. And the path is to clumping the treasure hunt and just don't repeat. At least try to avoid it. Obviously we're going to hit some rocks from time to time and you're going to be forced to repeat the same stage in the treasure hunt, or maybe you don't have enough heroes to build the teams. But at the end of the day, this is, you know, a little challenge for everybody, which when you finish it you're going to feel very nice. So yeah guys, this will be for this video guys. I really hope you enjoy my content and my channel. So if you want to support me a little further, you can become a member of this channel. You can directly support me like this and help me to produce more videos for Heroes of History Epic Empire. So I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.